If I'm being honest, this is maybe one of the very few franchises where I'm like, yeah, keep these movies coming. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Brendan Aries, and welcome to The Sanctuary. Recently, I reviewed a video game adaptation film, and you guys saw my reaction. Borderlands adds to the long list of examples of video games being a recipe for disaster. Yeah, for some reason, that doesn't apply here. It's crazy because the concept makes you almost want to hate this, but when you're sitting there, you're in for the time of your life. And with that being said, let's talk movie. And this week, Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Before I talk about this one, Sonic the Hedgehog was the last movie I saw before quarantine. And yes, I just made you think about that. It's about to be 5 years ago. Crazy, right? Since then, for some odd reason, these movies have been pretty special to me, and my friends always make an effort to see these movies in theaters when they come out. Kind of became our fun little tradition, even though it started off of a pandemic. The things we do for friendship. Speaking of friends, it seems like Sonic and his friends Knuckles and Tails are back, and it seems like they're putting together this own simple type of family with Tom and Maddie. So they're like one big unorthodox family. There's a certain hedgehog that has been asleep for 50 years. I wonder who it is. Yeah, it's Shadow. And guess what? He is great. He looks so good, man. You know what they did to up the ante? They gave him scenes in the rain, bro. Oh my God. I was flipping out. I was like, yo, why does Shadow look so good right now? Like, what a way to cap off the year with Shadow looking like a boss, as he should. I think adding to that, Keanu Reeves was such a great choice to play Shadow, and all the development and depth that they gave the character for this film was awesome. That reassured for me that, hey, you don't have to play all the games in order to follow this story. There's going to be stuff that you don't know about, but they'll try their best to explain it or give little nods. With that, it still keeps the respect to its history. It knows where it came from, the fact that it's a old video game from Sega. And I could be in the minority, but hey, I kind of want to play Sonic games now. That is the success of a video game adaptation. You have it on screen and people say, I want to go back and play the games again. Cash, instantly printing. And I mean, there are so many references to unpack here. If you're a Sonic fan, you're gonna be balling with fan service. In a good way. It is so nice seeing Jim Carrey have fun with this role. You would think Jim Carrey, being as star-studded as he is, wouldn't end his career with Sonic, right? Well, I don't see it as a bad thing. And here he has two roles. Double the Jim, double the fun. And oh my gosh, this film is nasty with these fourth wall breaks. Like, oh, Chef's Kiss, it's so good. Let me take a second right quick. The music, if you're a Sonic fan, you are gonna have a blast. If you're not, you're still gonna have fun. No context, but let me know your thoughts when it came to the cosmic bug zapper that they had in the film. These movies aren't made for the Oscars. They're made for the fans. And that is the best part. Not all movies have to make it to the Academy Awards. We kind of know this already, right? It's okay to have fun with a film and have it not make the Oscars, the Golden Globes, what have you. I think movies that are made for fans, almost like a little love letter, is actually pretty nice. And to me, Sonic does that perfectly. With each installment, I feel like not only do they get better, but they also give more fan service, they give more fun factor, and they even give more that could lead to the future of this franchise. Great job, Sega. Well, and Paramount. Even going into the dynamic that Shadow has with Maria, and the parallels made with Sonic and Tom, it shows just how one small change in something or someone's life can be detrimental. Knuckles, yes, is dumb, but he still adds a little bit of fun. Tails, I never really liked Tails that much, but hey, he's all right. Truthfully, it feels like with every installment, they learn exactly how to perfectly push the envelope to keep things going. And to think that all of the fans that hated the original design has now turned into a 3-movie trilogy, possibly going for a saga. The Sega saga will end up being the most peak video game franchise there is. Well, maybe. Notice how I said saga, right? Stay for the after credits, I'm telling you. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is such a blast from beginning to end. You're laughing the whole way through. You can tell just how passionate that the studios were about making a good Sonic 3. All I gotta say is, gotta go fast to the movie theater because this movie is a must see. Who is your favorite Sonic the Hedgehog character? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you're going to see or if you did see Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I'd love to hear all your thoughts in the comments down below. We have a couple more movies that will end 2024, like Nosferatu, which I am so excited for because it's a remake and Bill Skarsgård is just really, really good in this horror genre. And from what I've seen, oh yeah, I'm so excited. In case I don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace and happy holidays.